Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Welcome back. 29 degrees in Orchard Park as we head down to the field and welcome in Lindsay Czarniak. Lindsay.
Thank you, Kenny. There has been frustration for the Panthers even before this game began. Kicker Zane Gonzalez was out on the field warming up pregame. We saw him kick the football. He grabbed his leg and went down on the field. I watched very closely as he was helped off of the field and up into the tunnel by two of his teammates. We're told by the Panthers that he suffered a quad injury. He is out for this game. So what we know is that the Panthers will have punter number 10 Lachlan Edwards handling field goal attempts. They're still determining how to handle kickoffs, Kenny.
Thanks, Lindsay. A look at Edwards on the sideline. Matt Rule in his second season. Panthers started 3-0, but they have lost 8 of their last 10. The Bills won the toss. They defer. Amir Abdullah is deep for Carolina from the 7-yard line. Out across the 25. 20 yards on the return. Cam Newton will lead the Carolina offense out onto the field. Only 2 touchdowns, 4 turnovers over the last 2 games. Losses to Miami and Atlanta. First and 10 from the 28-yard line for Carolina with Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. On first down, it's Hubbard up the middle for a gain of 1. Harrison Phillips made the tackle as we check out the Panthers offensive line.
Matt Rule glad to have part of that offensive line back. Michael Jordan, John Miller coming, but you know it's really about DJ Moore. He's the one that's going to be the catalyst on in the passing game for this offense on the outside, and he's very close to getting 1,000 yards. Only Steve Smith, Greg Olsen, 2 phenomenal players for the Panthers who have done it. So look for DJ Moore to get very active today in the passing game.
They're the only Panthers who have done it 3 consecutive seasons. Moore slot to the left. Newton throws on second down, and that's off the hand of the intended receiver, Robbie Anderson. Panthers going up against the number 1 ranked defense in the NFL. Bills have allowed only 1 opening drive touchdown.
And this is why they have a very, very good front 4. The secondary is very solid. And we talk about Jordan Poyer, that secondary. He leads them 5 interceptions, 1 away from a career high. And I love the confidence that they play with and the communication that they have, especially on these 3rd and longs.
3rd down and 9 for the Panthers. They must get to the 38-yard line. As Newton dumps it off, this is Hubbard, and he will not get there. The former Panther, F.A. Obata, brought him down, so Carolina goes 3 and out on their opening possession.
Buffalo Bills just dialed into understanding, okay, they're going to start with the run. Brought Micah Hyde off the edge, stop the run. Second down was a pass, and a 3rd down. That's their bread and butter. The Bills live on those 3rd and longs. By far the best in the NFL on those 3rd and longs, only allowing 5% conversions on them.
Edwards punting from his 20-yard line. Marquez Stevenson fields it at the 23. Setting up excellent field position for Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills offense. Last week against the Bucs, 300 in the air, 100 on the ground.
Josh Allen is Mr. Do-It-All. I think of Lamar Jackson when I think of Josh Allen because of how much they contribute to the offense in the passing game and in the running game. And, you know, we see all the highlights of Lamar Jackson. You see those first 4 seasons, the group of company he's in. But, God, he is actually a really, really good passer.
Bills start from their 40-yard line. Allen throws on first down. He was looking for Cole Beasley. Bills without Emmanuel Sanders today. And they were forced to do some shuffling on their O-line.
Yes, they were. And that offensive line, they're going to be tested today by that defense. And one person that can help out Josh Allen be Dawson Knox. Their tight end leads all tight ends with touchdowns with 8. Never had a touchdown in his college career. You told me that fact. That was very interesting. But he is a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Allen on second down dumps it off. And there is Knox. There is a flag. Clete Blakeman, our referee this afternoon.
Ineligible man downfield, offense number 75. It's a 5-yard penalty, replay, second down.
We mentioned the Bills defense ranked first in the league. Well, how about
second in the league?
Defensive unit, they're second.
Yeah, Bills second, and we have the first ranked defense, the Panthers, and it's always because of that speed, right? Offensive coordinator Brian Daboll mentioned it. You have to adjust to that speed in the first series.
Second down and 15. Allen again looking for Beasley.
And you see how quickly the pressure is coming on, the tight man coverage in the secondary. As you see the defense, they've held their own, man. They've really done a good job, led by Reddick and Burns. As we see Hassan Reddick, he came over from the Cardinals, and Brian Burns, those two have been terrors on the outside, those defensive ends, really helping in the run game and particularly in the passing game.
Bills empty the backfield, third down and 15. They must get to midfield for a first down. And Allen was hit, lost the football. It's recovered by Spencer Brown, but the Bills will punt it away.
Speaking of Hassan Reddick, look who gets right around the corner, and Yetur Gross-Matos. He's been doing a phenomenal job. They love putting him in on those speed packages, and boy, Spencer Brown getting that recovery. That could have been a catastrophic play to start the game for the Bills.
Matt Hawk waiting back at his 15-yard line. Alex Erickson deep for Carolina. Erickson calls for the fair catch at the 30. Not much for either offense on their opening possession. Panthers have put up some good numbers in the first quarter this season. They've outscored their opponents by a league best 49 points. Carolina back to work from their 30-yard line. Here's Newton after the fake to Hubbard, and Cam Newton picks up 11 yards and a Panthers first down.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that, Kenny, when you have these zone reads or the run pass options, and you want to get Cam Newton involved. They try to get Chuba Hubbard involved in the first series. But you see Tremaine Edmonds, he goes with Chuba Hubbard, and that leaves Cam Newton going down the other side, picking up the first down.
Newton's fourth start in his return to Carolina, complete to DJ Moore. Moore out to midfield for a gain of 9, 2nd and 1 upcoming.
And you see how that's just a nice, easy throw for Cam Newton. Not a lot of reading. He just goes, he sees it, they're dropping back, easy completion. That's what gets Cam Newton into a rhythm. You give him those easy throws and you combat that or combine that with the runs, it's going to make for an easy day for Cam Newton.
2nd down and 1. And Newton will pick up another first down with his legs to the Bills' 45-yard line.
Yeah, very, very simple right now. Simple game plan. You have the zone read, the run pass option. If they want to go into 3 deep, usually that corner, if it's Dane Jackson or if it's Levi Wallace, they're going to be backed up off of DJ Moore. You make that nice out route throw for completion.
New set of downs for Carolina. Early first quarter in Orchard Park. From the Bills' 46, it's Hubbard. Hubbard with a first down and more inside the Buffalo 25-yard line. Hubbard picking up 21.
Chuba Hubbard does a really nice job of pressing and then bouncing to the outside. What I love about him is his speed, and he wastes no time getting out there. No one sets the edge. Makes a nice move on Jordan Poyer. Gets the first down. Speaking of, someone's down there, Kenny.
Dane Jackson.
Oh, that's not good.
Dane Jackson headed into the medical tent to look at what opponents have been able to do on the ground against the Bills over the last 4 weeks.
And this is a what have you done for me lately league, and this is what the fans, everyone is noticing. Those rush yards allowed the last 3 weeks, that is not the trend you want to have heading into the playoffs.
There's Hubbard on first down, gain of 3 to the Buffalo 22. Johnson made the tackle. Sean McDermott, former defensive coordinator with the Panthers from 2011 through 2016.
And I love, he was very direct and candid with us about the run game. So we have to communicate better. Secondary has to be able to seal up those 8 to 10 yard runs, not allow them to go for 20 or 30 yards.
Second down and 7. And Newton bottled up. Loses a couple. Mario Addison, the former Panther, helping to bring down Cam Newton.
Yeah, now brings up a 3rd and long again. And what I love when I watch those Bills secondary, they do what's called box coverage, triangle coverage, which really is just passing off the routes and zoning them off. So sometimes you'll see a corner taking an outside route and the safety now taking wide receiver the way the routes match up. Makes it extremely hard for a guy like Cam Newton to decipher the routes and then make the right throw.
3rd down and 9. Remember, the Panthers do not have their kicker available. Newton throws, and that's broken up. Intended for Moore. Micah Hyde got a piece of it.
And there's talked about how the safeties can end up on wide receivers. That's Micah Hyde closing in on DJ Moore, bringing up this 4th down. And as you mentioned, no kicker. So now it looks like Cam Newton, Matt Rule, they're going to go for it on this 4th down.
As Lindsey reported on right at the top, Zane Gonzalez injured his quad during pregame warm-ups, so no place kicker for Carolina today. This would have been a 43-yard field goal attempt. Instead, on 4th down, Newton's pass is incomplete. He was looking for Willie Snead. So the Panthers come away with nothing, scoreless in Orchard Park. Enter Fox Super 6's NFL Sunday Challenge for a chance at $100,000. Free to play. Just download the app. Devin Singletary took the handoff from Josh Allen. Lost a couple of yards and now 2 flags.
Holding, offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty, still first down.
Spencer Brown.
Yeah, he's the rookie out of Northern Iowa, and last week the Bucs really got after him as well, doing a lot of blitzing his way. Pressure is his side. Spencer Brown now moving to the left side. He's going to be the one charged with this holding. Bravion Roy trying to get off. That is an easy call. Bravion Roy saw it. Officials saw it as well.
Brown, the starting left tackle today for Deion Dawkins, who's on the COVID protocol list. 1st and 20 following the penalty. Allen's pass caught out at the 25-yard line by Gabriel Davis.
There's starting to be a recurring theme with this defensive front. Morgan Fox getting a little pressure there. Josh Allen standing tall. Still has a rifle for an arm, man. Gets that in there to Gabriel Davis for a nice completion. Brings back now second and manageable. They can deal with this.
Gain of 12, second down and 8. Bills went 3 and out on their opening possession. Allen could not find anyone, and then he is wrapped up by Brian Burns.
Phil Snow dialing up. We call these little pressure zones, fire zones. It's a fire zone because you see Brian Burns. He's a defensive end, usually rushes. You just saw him dropping. And then at 38, Miles Hartsfield, the one that's actually rushing from the other side. Brian Burns gets the credit, but it's a great play call by Phil Snow. And now they have a third and long where they love to be as well.
9th sack of the season for Burns. Third down and 12. Allen, good protection, but again could not find anyone. Now he does. It's the tight end Knox, but Knox will be brought down 4 yards shy of the marker by Miles Hartsfield, so the Bills will punt it away.
Yeah, that's just good defense, rallying to the football. We used to call that sticks coverage. When it's third and really long, you have your safeties, corners, even one of the backers just literally line up on the first down marker and keep everything in front of you. That's what Josh Allen was reading. Couldn't get anything there, throws it for the check down. Now they have to punt.
Erickson back deep. Their catch. And then Erickson goes down at the 25-yard line. Another good series for the Carolina defense. Welcome back. Matchup of the top 2 defensive units in the National Football League.
Oh yeah, my kind of game. I love it. Well coached, very aggressive. Both played man coverage phenomenally well. I just love watching this battle back and forth. Let's see who's going to bend first.
Ball loose. Hubbard falls on it.
Got lucky there and looked like a clean exchange, or excuse me, Cam Newton got out of there clean. I don't know. That happened last week as well. Now, he got stepped on last week. That's where the fumble. This time it was clean. I don't know. That was an odd one. Either way, they still have the ball, second and long.
Good news for the Bills. Dane Jackson has returned after leaving the game with a stinger earlier in this first quarter. Here's Hubbard out to the 27-yard line. It'll be third and long for Carolina. 5 minutes remaining in a scoreless first quarter.
You see Phil Snow and Leslie Frazier have been doing a great job all season long, especially with their pass coverage. They know how to coach up the corners and have them in the right spots. You get this crowd into it now, and Leslie Frazier's going to make a nice call on this third and long.
Empty backfield for the Panthers. Third down and 10. Newton under pressure. Newton will take off. Ball comes loose, and DJ Moore is right there on the recovery. So Carolina picks up a first down, and there is a flag.
DJ Moore is limping.
He was bothered by a hamstring issue all week.
There is no foul on the play. The result of the play stands, and it is a first down.
The pressure is going to come from Efe Abada down at the bottom of your screen. Almost makes the sack, and then Cam Newton doing what he's done his whole career, extending it down, but has to protect the football. Ed Oliver gets it out of there, and what a lucky bounce. Boy, DJ Moore in the right spot at the right time. You got up here, hobbling a little bit. You got to really keep an eye on DJ Moore, see how he's able to still perform this game.
From the 41, the give to Amir Abdullah, but he is met immediately by a trio of Bills as we head to Los Angeles for no score here at Orchard Park. Cowboys lead the NFC East at 9-4. Second down and 14. Newton fires, and it was gathered in. Pass was high. Brandon Zylstra able to make the catch.
Yeah, Brandon Zylstra does a nice job. One-on-one, going up against Dane Jackson. As soon as he gets Dane Jackson to turn, you see quickly he gets his eyes back inside, breaks his route in, and goes up to the second floor. Jeez, that was a nice grab by Brandon Zylstra.
Third down and 6. Newton will keep it, and it's just short.
See, I like that. I like that call, Kenny. We talked about, well, they don't have the kicker. They want to be a little more aggressive. That is a call that sets you up for this fourth down. Now it's fourth and manageable, 4th and 1, and you know you have Cam. We know what they love to do with him. He's going to keep it, run a power or some sort of run-pass option off of it.
4th and a long one. And now a timeout is taken by Carolina.
Carolina takes its first timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout.
And now this from State Farm. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers in action on Fox later today in Baltimore.
I don't know if he's throwing axes later today. He'll be thinking about throwing some touchdowns, not axes, but okay.
Never know what he might have in mind.
You're right. If there's someone that can do it, it's Aaron Rodgers.
4th down and 1. And Newton looking to connect with Robbie Anderson. The Bills will take over on downs.
I don't understand that call at all. Robbie Anderson, that's usually not what he does. And Levi Wallace all over it. I mean, if that was a better ball, you could see Levi Wallace picking that, taking it to the house. I mean, you just had a 3rd and 6. Cam Newton runs for 5 yards on a power. I would love to have seen him, again, run the power or have that run-pass option or zone read with him to get that first down.
I think everyone at the stadium thought Newton was going to run it on that play.
Yeah. I mean, he's so big and powerful, even when everyone knows, he still gets the first down.
So now excellent field position for the Bills as Allen fires downfield just out of the reach of Davis.
Oh. Gabriel Davis, he is moving. He's about to run right by C.J. Henderson, and that tells you what type of a gun, shotgun, a bazooka that Josh Allen has as a right arm. Gee whiz, so close on that one.
Bills still looking for their first down of the game. On 2nd and 10, it's Singletary. Good second effort. Picks up 9.
Looking at Devin Singletary, that's who needs to get rolling. When you look at the Bills running backs, take away Josh Allen, all he's done in the running game. This isn't good. 31st, 26th, 31st. They have to get that run game going outside of Josh Allen. Again, you're talking about making a run for the playoffs. This is who you need to get rolling.
Ryan Bates in as an extra blocker, number 71. Off the fake to Singletary. Allen throws, and it is caught by Knox. So the Bills finally have a first down, gain of 15.
And Knox is sitting right there on the motion, and you're going to see him block, and I love this play because he gets lost in all of that trash that's going on with the offensive line. Usually you see him come from the left side and bring it all the way around. Nice play design by Brian Daboll, offensive coordinator. Get him lost in the mud, get him out there as if he were coming all the way across for a nice first down.
Half minute remaining in the quarter. From the Carolina 27, it is Singletary, and he was met by Daquan Jones. As time winds down.
Yeah, it looks like Josh Allen, he's walking to the sideline. They'll let this quarter end. Finally got their first down to start, but this first quarter played out pretty much how we thought it would. Defense is stepping up. Speed was there. Everything about the game is what you want. The intensity, the atmosphere. Boy, these fans are ready to rock.
Welcome back. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma, Lindsey Zarniak in Orchard Park. We begin the second quarter. Bills and Panthers scoreless. Second down and 8 for Josh Allen and the Bills. Allen throws, and it's gathered in by Stephon Diggs. That's his first catch today, playing in his 100th NFL game, and a Bills first down.
And you see the respect that C.J. Henderson is giving him. Playing about 8 yards off the ball, bailing out, breaks on the football once he knows that it's thrown. That's how good Stephon Diggs has been for Josh Allen, for the Bills. I mean, he was phenomenal with the Vikings, and then he came over and he's been just as good and just as good as advertised.
79th catch this season for Diggs, 10th in the league. Here's Singletary. He's inside the 10, the 5. To the end zone, touchdown.
It's like ball crosses the line. Knee wasn't down, none of his body parts were down. That is definitely a touchdown. And I love the play calling. Brian Daboll, offensive coordinator, uses that speed against the Panthers that time. Everyone running to the right with Josh Allen. They come right back around with Devin Singletary, hands it off to him on that cross action for the touchdown.
Tyler Bass, extra point good. 16 yards, third touchdown of the season for Devin Singletary, and then Spencer Brown.
Ooh, love it. Yes.
Short field for the Bills after the Panthers went for it on fourth down. 6 plays, 49 yards. Singletary into the end zone.
And much needed for the Bills. A running back getting the touchdown, getting those yards, takes some of that pressure off of Josh Allen. All eyes are on Isaiah McKenzie going across the field, but you really need to keep your eyes on Mitch Morse. This is where the Panthers defense needs to be disciplined, right? Everyone's going, even fools our cameraman, as he thinks Isaiah McKenzie has the football, while Devin Singletary is coming back around with Mitch Morse leading the way for that touchdown. And I can't stress enough how good and important it is to see Devin Singletary running the football, being productive, because we talk about the Bills in the playoffs. I can't remember a team that had a chance in the playoffs or a Super Bowl that didn't have a solid run game going into the end of the season.
Bills lead 7-0. Panthers back to work from their 25-yard line as Newton throws, and Robbie Anderson met by Matt Milano.
Matt Milano reading his keys. Has been a really productive linebacker. Him and Tremaine Edmonds really solidified that interior for the Bills. And, you know, I just love the way they play, they communicate, super aggressive. You'll see Matt Milano blitzing a lot because he's so good and so violent when he gets to the point of attack.
Second timeout taken by Carolina. Early in quarter number 2.
Carolina takes its second timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Well, Sunday, January 30th, Monarch arrives, starring Academy Award winner Susan Sarandon, Anna Friel, and Trace Adkins. In this music dynasty, when you inherit the legacy, you inherit the lies. Sunday, January 30th on Fox. Now a reminder, Matt Rule is without his kicker. So the Panthers went for it on 4th down on their last 2 possessions.
0 for 2.
It was Jeff Nixon, who replaced Joe Brady a couple of weeks ago prior to the game last week as offensive coordinator. Panthers could have lined up for a 43-yard field goal 2 drives ago. Went for it on 4th down. And then on their last possession, 4th and 1 from right around midfield. And they could not convert. This is Abdullah to the 27-yard line. It will be 3rd down and 3. But it really changes the mindset throughout the course of this entire game when you lose your place kicker.
It really does. And I like that they're going to continue to be aggressive. They understand the situation. But as you said, it is really hard when you think you have a guaranteed 3, right? When you go into the red zone, it's supposed to be guaranteed 3, and it's not going to be there for Matt Rule anymore.
Empty backfield, 3rd down and 8. Panthers must get to the 35. Newton stays on his feet, and now he's down. Back at the 17-yard line.
Only dialing it up, man. Dialing it up. Leslie Frazier, you can't see him yet. Teron Johnson, he's going to come from the outside. And Cam Newton has no idea that he's coming. Just uses his instincts at the very last second to avoid the initial sack. Tries to whip back around, but this defense is too fast, right? This is really a taste of their own medicine of what they see in practice every day going against their own defense in the Panthers. Fast, flying defense for Buffalo.
Edwards punting from his 6-yard line. Stevenson from the 29. Out across the 40.
Nice, hit a little wiggle to him.
14 yards on the return after a terrific stand by the Bills defense. Bills at 7-6, currently in the 3rd wild card spot. Patriots lost to the Colts last night, so a win today. And Buffalo will pull to within 1 game of New England. And they face the Pats next week in Foxborough. Catch made by Dawson Knox for a Bills first down in Carolina territory.
And boy, they're playing like it. I love that. We talked the intensity. I love that the Bills are really coming out, really trying to execute. Dawson Knox, Josh Allen said he is a matchup nightmare going up against Jeremy Chin, who's a good cover safety, but Dawson Knox got the better of him on that one.
His 3rd catch today. From the Panthers 47, play action. Allen to the far side, it's Beasley. And Cole Beasley picks up another Bills first down. For more on Dawson Knox, Lindsay.
Yeah, well, Vilma just said that's exactly right. He's a matchup nightmare. That's what Josh Allen said. He's so hard for defenses to contain. But also, Josh, he laughed and he said, quote, he's also a big freaking nerd. He loves Star Wars. He loves Harry Potter, the game Catan. He also has a great theory, guys, on the ending of Game of Thrones, which I know you love to weigh in on also.
Oh, don't get me started, Lindsay, on Game of Thrones. There are so many things wrong with the ending and the plot. I could go a whole quarter, Kenny. I'm not going to. We got a football game, but
There's Singletary. So Josh Allen in his conversation with Lindsay, a couple of flags, giving the scouting report on Knox, not only on the field, but off the field as well.
Yes, off the field. Can we just go back to Game of Thrones? Let's talk about that for a second.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 71. Plays half the distance to the goal line. First down.
We'll look at the face mask penalty. Phil Hoskins on Singletary.
Definite face mask. And
Number 71 is reporting eligible. 71 is eligible.
you know, it feels like the momentum has changed. It's all in the favor of Buffalo ever since that second fourth down non-conversion. Right, they were 4th and 1. They tried to pass to Robbie Anderson. Levi Wallace blew it up, and it's been all Buffalo since.
From the Carolina 14, here's Singletary, who has the Bills touchdown. Gains a couple, back down to Lindsey.
Kenny, yeah, well, so to get serious for a second about Knox, the one thing he said he has been working on mostly, hand-eye coordination. So he does that in a variety of different ways, using tennis balls, what have you. But the other thing he said is for him, the big difference this year is his mental toughness. He said you can't watch film on your mental state, but knowing that he's got the confidence of the coaching staff and his teammates, that's actually helping him so much on the field. And you can see it working out well.
Good stuff. Thanks, Lindsey. Knox with 3 receptions already this afternoon. 2nd down and 7. Pass is caught. Reaching across for the touchdown, Stephon Diggs. We talked about the matchup, Diggs and Gilmore. Diggs winning the battle this time.
Watch the route. Stephon Gilmore up in his face, press man, and Stephon Diggs, as soon as he makes that move, you see as he turns around real quickly, whips his head back around, because if Gilmore is on top, him and Josh Allen know it's going to automatically convert to a back shoulder, and that makes it so hard for the defender to try and make a play on it. Gilmore couldn't do it, and Diggs gets a nice touchdown from Josh Allen.
Extra point is good. 8th touchdown of the season for Stephon Diggs. 14-0 Bills. Five plays, 57 yards. Bills with touchdowns on consecutive possessions, and they're having some fun during the celebration.
I want one too. You give me a tall one right now. I love it. They called him the ultimate competitor, said he has that dog in him. Stephon Diggs brings that energy, man. I love when you have wide receivers, not prima donnas, that get after it. Stephon Diggs is one of those guys. And he likes to drink.
As we can see. Abdullah stopped shy of the 20.
Look at that, man. Again, you see, that's your premier #1 go-to wide receiver, hyping everybody up, dapping up the linemen. Like, that's what you want to see. When you talk about, all right, who's bringing that all to the team, it's him. Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen raved about him, Dabo raved about him, said, look, this guy can play defense, man. He's got that kind of fire to him.
Well, the Bills defense back out on the field. Panthers will start from their 18-yard line.
Yeah, speaking of fire, Bills defense has been on fire all game long.
Newton handing it off. Abdullah. Gain of 3. There is a flag.
Offside. Defense, number 91, lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Ed Oliver.
Trying to get a jump.
Look at the first 4 possessions. Panthers have punted twice, and they went for it on 4th down twice. The first time they were in field goal range. Second time right around midfield.
Man, right now it looks like the Bills have really adjusted to what the offense, Jeff Nixon, offensive coordinator, what he wants to do against them.
First down and 5. It's Abdullah across the 25-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a little more complex than just, zone read left, zone read right, try to make a couple little dink and dunk throws. At some point, you have to really challenge the secondary. Matt Rule, we see him wanting to call and dial it up, but once you have the Bills, they're locked into kind of this basic kind of offense. It's going to be a long day for them if you don't get something more complicated.
Second down and 3 as Newton is met first by Matt Milano. No gain on the play. 3rd and 3 for Carolina.
You see, I always kind of look and say, all right, how are they going to complement those types of runs? So if you're going to do a power O, I would hope that you have some sort of power O play action pass off of it. And I mean, now it's no better time to actually pull out that play, because the Bills defense, that D-line linebackers, they're pinning their ears back. They're getting after Cam Newton.
Third down and 3. Pass is caught for a first down by the rookie tight end Tommy Tremble. So the Panthers quiet the crowd for the moment. Gain of 9. They move the chains.
Yep. Nice easy read for Cam Newton. Tommy Tremble, they've been trying to get him into this offense. Very athletic guy. Just hasn't had the production this season. But he can make those plays.
From the 33 on first down. Incomplete pass off the hands of DJ Moore with Jackson defending.
Yeah, Micah Hyde was coming on the blitz. It was a nice pickup by Amir Abdullah, giving Cam Newton a little time. You have this 2nd and long. It's been a lot of spread offense. QB keep, zone read. Again, I can't stress enough, they have to do more in the intermediate passing game. They have to put this secondary on high alert.
Second and 10. Newton, Abdullah. Couple of nice moves by Abdullah.
Yeah, nice individual effort.
Close to a first down.
They're trying to make up for the loss of Christian McCaffrey in the passing game. Matt Rule has said that Amir Abdullah can be a very critical part of our offense, particularly in that passing game. Very elusive, good with his hands, as you can see. So hopefully he'll get involved a little bit more.
McCaffrey missing his 20th game over the last 2 seasons.
Yeah. It really stinks, because when he's in there, we watched against the Arizona Cardinals. They went out there and thumped them. Christian McCaffrey was just awesome. Now that he's not there, you miss such a big chunk of their offense. A little short.
Just short.
A little short. So we're going to see a big dose of Cam Newton. He's looking and saying, yeah, it looks like it's my time. I mean, you can call whatever you want, Coach, but I can always just keep it. All right, here we go, Kenny. Pack it in.
Newton on the sneak
For the first.
First down, Carolina. Plenty of football coming up. 2 games tomorrow. 2 games on Tuesday following the cancellations over the weekend, and another game on Thursday night.
Yeah, man, the best part is all of those games, someone is fighting for a playoff spot. Gets no better than that this late in the season.
Newton fires downfield, intended for DJ Moore.
Oh my goodness. You will never have DJ Moore this wide open against the Bills secondary again. And oh God, the ball just hung up in the air. allow Dane Jackson to get back and doesn't really make a play on the ball, does just enough for the incompletion. Oh, man, Cam Newton just let it go. A missed opportunity.
2nd and 10. Newton throws out of bounds.
Oh, you thought I was joking, Kenny. Now the secondary is like, all right, well, enough of that. Let's tighten up. They did, as I mentioned before, their trap coverage. They start passing off some of these routes. You cross the face of one defender, you think you're open. The other defender now is zeroing in on you. So Cam Newton saw that. Good job holding on to the ball, not doing anything crazy so they can live for this 3rd down. You got DJ Moore. That's his go-to guy on 3rd down.
3rd down and 10. It's Moore.
I don't want to go to him there. Jeez.
Edmonds makes the tackle.
Should have been more specific. It's 3rd and 10. You throw a 2-yard route. I don't really know where that was going. Yeah, DJ's your guy, but I meant your guy 10 yards down the field.
They did not get the memo.
No.
So Edwards will punt it away. Stevenson is back deep for the Bills, who lead 14-0. Watch the hand of Cam Newton off the helmet of Edmonds. Josh Allen drafted 7th overall back in 2018. Jonathan, last season he finished 2nd behind only Aaron Rodgers in MVP voting.
He is the man, and I love the evolution of his game. He first started, it was all about running the football, run first quarterback. Now he's got that arm going, extremely accurate, has the Bills poised for another playoff run.
They start from the 11-yard line, keep it on the ground with Singletary. But he goes nowhere. Daquan Jones, first Panther, in on the tackle. 5 minutes remaining, 2nd quarter. Look at Allen's numbers in home games this season. Bills have gone 3-3 here at Highmark Stadium. They've lost their last 2 at home. 12 TDs, only 3 picks.
Yeah, you can't say it's because of him. They lose those games. He's been outstanding.
Second and 10. Again, it's Singletary. Morgan Fox able to bring him down. So 3rd and long coming up for the Buffalo Bills, who lead 14-0. Again, the complexion of this game may have changed in warm-ups when Panthers kicker Zane Gonzalez went down. Carolina in position to attempt a 43-yard field goal. Would have given them a 3-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Instead, they went for it on 4th down with down a place kicker. 3rd down and 9. Movement prior to the snap.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 9. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Oh, that's Gilmore. He actually is the one that crossed. Diggs reacting to it. They thought they got the false start. Instead, it's going to be a 3rd and medium for Josh Allen. He does a really good job with his legs on 3rd down. And, of course, he has his 2 go-to guys on 3rd down, Dawson Knox and Cole Beasley. Here's Cole Beasley right there.
3rd down and 4. Allen's pass is caught. It's Knox. And he picks up the 1st down.
It's one or the other. It's either Knox or Beasley. You put both of them on the same side, and then you have any type of route combination that you want. And you see Knox is over on the inside, dragging across. And this is the matchup that Josh Allen likes, Brian Daboll likes, the fans like. You know, Jeremy Chin, as I said, he can cover. Dawson Knox, just a different type of animal going up against him in the passing game.
Fourth reception by Knox. New set of downs for the Bills. Allen loads of time on first down. Fires, and it's picked off by Jeremy Chin.
What a play. What a heads-up play. This is Jeremy Chin on the left side, and what he's going to do is sit, and then now he's almost baiting Josh Allen, right? He goes up thinking that Josh Allen is going to throw to Dawson Knox and falls right back into where Stephon Diggs is in that zone and goes up and gets it, man. Uses that 6'3" length, 220 pounds at that safety position, extremely athletic. And as I said, he can cover ground, makes a tremendous play for the Panthers.
Second career interception for Chin. Newton and the Panthers back to work. Flips it back. Robbie Anderson. Outside the 30. Down the sideline. Still going. Finally tackled by Micah Hyde at the Bills' 7-yard line.
I like it. I like it. Nice call. And Anderson going to come back around the same way that the Bills used deception to score the touchdown with Devin Singletary. The Panthers do the exact same thing. Cam Newton goes one way. Robbie Anderson going around, gets it. Gets a little skinny, gets fast. And coming up on the 2-minute warning with the Panthers knocking on the end zone.
Anderson gains 30.
This is the
2 minutes
warning.
remaining. Second quarter. It will be first and goal from the 7 for Carolina. Verizon halftime coming up. Kurt, Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy. Cardinals looking to clinch a playoff spot. Ezekiel Elliott finds the end zone for the Cowboys. Ryan Tannehill leading the way for the Titans. And no trips to space for Michael this past week. Following the 30-yard run by Robbie Anderson. First and goal from the 7. Here's Anderson again. Anderson inside the 5, down to the 4-yard line. Gain of 3. Lindsay.
Kenny, Robbie Anderson, he comes off what he considers the best game of the year last week. And even though they didn't win, he got in the end zone in the fourth quarter. He said he felt so good because he felt like he wasn't holding his own for his team. He wore his pads. He said, I didn't take them off. I wore them through my media session. I even decided I'm keeping that jersey from last week to frame. He said it's going to be a symbol for him of perseverance. So to see him doing what he's doing right now, this is exactly what he was hoping for.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Season high 7 receptions last week for Robbie Anderson. Second and goal coming up from the Buffalo 4. Panthers looking to capitalize on the Jeremy Chin interception. Newton on second down will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
We know down here is Cam time, but watch Robbie Anderson. Nice little baby block, and Cam Newton gets in there, bowling over the secondary. No time to celebrate, though. They're going for 2.
With no place kicker.
No place kicker.
And now Matt Rule wants a timeout.
That's his last timeout.
Now this from Pepsi and Verizon. Cam Newton last week became the first quarterback in league history with a rushing touchdown in his first 4 games in a season, and now it's 5 straight.
What makes it so special is that you know it's coming, and you still can't stop it.
Ran it in from 4 yards out. And now the Panthers go for 2. Newton throws, corner of the end zone. What a catch by DJ Moore.
What a catch. I was almost certain that Cam overthrew DJ Moore. Gets that left paw, corrals it back, both feet, 1, 2, drag the third, just for added insurance for a nice concentration, nice awareness as well by DJ Moore. What a pass.
Former Maryland Terp pulls it in. It's a 6-point game here at Orchard Park.
Matt Rule talked about it. I asked him, you know, what's the theme? What's the message this week? And he said, look, there is no message. We need to just stop turning the ball over. We can have all the messages we want and all the keys to the game, but if we turn the ball over, it doesn't matter. And they see what happens when they turn the ball over, and now they got to turn over. Jeremy Chin, the catalyst for that offensive touchdown by the Panthers. And Cam Newton, you know, he's still looking at that hand. He hit it on the series prior. I know they were tending to it. Didn't seem like an issue now, but
here's Brandon Schulstra to kick off.
This is the big issue. I expect he's just going to squib it. I'd be shocked if he goes and really tries to kick it all the way down.
Without the injured Zane Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Not a bad job by Schulstra.
Yeah.
Stevenson can't handle it. Finally picks it up at the 15. And Erickson will push him out of bounds. So now the Bills with an opportunity, Jonathan, for a 2-for-1. They will get the ball first following halftime. They start this drive from the 29, and Singletary wrapped up by Burns. There is a flag.
No. Holding, offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
That's on Spencer Brown, his second penalty. Time for a game break.
Please put the clock at 1.
All right, thanks, Carissa. So a big surprise in the Motor City as Allen dumps it off. Singletary out to the 29-yard line as we check out the NFC playoff picture. Packers, Bucks, Cardinals, all with 10 wins.
Yeah, and the Panthers are down there in the hunt, 5-8.
Still alive?
Still alive. They have the Bucks 2 out of the next 3 weeks. You know, they can win those games. They make a statement, find themselves in the playoffs.
Second down and 10. Allen to the outside, caught by Beasley. Henderson makes the tackle. And heading into this Week 15, Jonathan, no team has clinched a playoff spot in the entire league. 28 teams remain alive as Beasley limps off. 24 teams have at least 6 wins. That's the most ever entering Week 15 in any NFL season.
That just tells you the parity in the NFL, the detail, right? That's what comes down to in most of these games, the attention to detail.
Third down and 2. Allen's pass caught for a first down by Isaiah McKenzie with under a minute remaining, and the Bills have 2 timeouts.
Yeah, Josh Allen showing off that rocket arm that he has. Put a lot of mustard on that for Isaiah McKenzie.
From the 45 on first down, Allen to the near sideline, and it's Davis. Another Bills first down, gain of 11.
And the best part is Josh Allen, the offense, are trying to save those 2 timeouts as they get closer into field goal range and in the red zone territory. They'll be able to use those timeouts and still run their offense.
Allen's pass that time short. Down to 36 seconds.
Yeah, this is Brian Burns. You're going to see him really pop out on your screen. Coming at the bottom, going against the rookie Spencer Brown. Talked about Spencer Brown having some issues against the Bucks last week, and Brian Burns, he is no different. You think Shaq Barrett for the Bucks? Think Brian Burns with that ability to turn the corner.
Previous play is under review.
Watch the top of the screen.
Right.
Panthers defender Daquan Jones attempting to get off the field.
They definitely have 12 right now. Let's see if he gets off in time. He has to be touching the white, Kenny, when that ball is snapped. Let's see if... Oh, let's... Go look. Yeah, he's still in.
And Josh Allen, after the play, you saw him pointing to the right side.
Yeah, he was right.
After review, it's been determined that there was 12 men on defense. It's a 5-yard penalty, and we'll replay first down.
Thanks to Dean Blandino for the
Please
assist.
put the clock to 37 seconds.
Remember a big play in the Super Bowl, Giants and Patriots. Chase Blackburn was able to get off the field. It was close. He's the Panthers special teams coach in the building today.
So I don't remember. I don't remember, but I'll keep nodding my head and acting like I do.
First down and 5 following the penalty as Allen throws, and it's Beasley who was shaken up a moment ago. Another Bills first down.
Buffalo takes its second timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout.
31 seconds on the clock. 1 timeout remaining for Buffalo. All right, we look forward to it, guys. That's coming up, the Verizon halftime.
I like Jimmy Johnson's boom. I thought that was a better one.
More flags.
The fans are just sure.
Full start. Offense number 79. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
The fans are just sure it's going to be a neutral zone infraction. As soon as they saw the official signal, they're like, oh, you're kidding me.
Spencer Brown's 3rd penalty today.
Yeah, he's having a rough one. And I saw what he was trying to do. The difference is the defender has to actually cross the neutral zone before you act like he made you jump off sides. If he doesn't, then that's a false start.
First down and 15. Allen backpedaling under pressure, and he throws it into the ground.
Yeah, Morgan Fox was getting in there, and Josh Allen smartly throws it away, understanding the situation. 26 seconds. You mentioned earlier, Kenny, this is a nice opportunity for a 2-for-1. You don't want to take a sack, don't want to do anything too crazy. Try to get a few more yards. You get into place for a field goal or even possibly a shot at the end zone.
Second down and 15. Allen's pass caught at the 31-yard line by Diggs.
Add some more yards to it. Brian Burns got in there. Looks like it's going to be roughing the passer.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 53. 15-yard penalty, first down.
So the good, Brian Burns having his way with Spencer Brown. The bad, you don't need to do that. He took like 3 steps before he hit him. He could have pulled up. He should have pulled up, costing his team. And now, as we said, they're definitely in field goal range, right? So you think, all right, we already have 3 points. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and take a shot or 2 in the end zone now.
20 seconds on the clock, 1 timeout.
They put Stephon Diggs in motion. They get the one-on-one that they want at the top of the screen.
Allen on first down throws it away.
Smart defense. Rashaan Melvin covering Stephon Diggs did not bite on that double move. That is great discipline. Top of the screen. Melvin, you see Stephon Diggs. I wanted to bite on that. That was a nice route. Stutter is about to go again. He doesn't do it. Josh Allen throws the ball away. No, that's good coaching.
Second and 10, 15 seconds on the clock. Allen on second down to the near side. Beasley.
Oh, clock's running. Call the timeout. Okay.
Final timeout. taken by the Bills with 8
Buffalo
seconds.
takes his third and final timeout. This is a 30-second timeout.
Look at Josh Allen's day.
There's Josh Allen being very effective. And what I love is we're showing all passes. We're not showing him running the ball. They've had some effectiveness in the run game. And I love the precision, the accuracy, and again, the way he's improved and evolved over these past 4 years at that quarterback position. I mean, solidified himself as what, top 5 quarterbacks in the league. Right? That's a legitimate statement now that I'm thinking about it.
Second in MVP voting last year.
Yeah.
He has not run the ball once today. Second down and 2. Allen in trouble. Hit as he got rid of it.
As much as we were talking about Allen, Hassan Reddick must have heard us and was like, man, I've had enough of that. Go in here and get some more pressure on him. He got pressure first series of the game. Was a little quiet since, but Hassan Reddick.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete forward pass. It brings up 4th down.
Unfortunately,
5 seconds on the game clock. 5 seconds.
For the Bills, still time on the clock, and now they will add 4 seconds.
And Hassan Reddick, he's just been a terror for the Panthers defense all season long, man. Really stepped up. They got all the sacks, the pressures. Him and Burns might be one of the best 1-2 combos in the NFL.
26-yard attempt. Tyler Bass from the left hash. Kick is straight through. So the Bills extend their lead, and they will receive the third quarter kickoff. Some history, Jonathan. First time ever, 17-8 at the half. Did you come up with that?
I did. Yeah. Not.
First half stats brought to you by Old Navy. Panthers with over 100 yards on the ground. Bills with the only turnover. Buffalo scored touchdowns on back-to-back possessions in the second quarter. 17-8 at the half in Orchard Park as we head to Los Angeles for the Verizon halftime report. Today's game flow brought to you by Progressive, with the Buffalo Bills leading the Carolina Panthers 17-8. We get set to begin the second half here in Orchard Park. Brandon Zylstra will get things started with the Panthers without their place kicker Zane Gonzalez. Good coverage downfield on special teams, so Buffalo gets the ball first. Jonathan, I know you've enjoyed watching both defensive units,
Loving
1 and 2 in the league in the first half. What do the offenses need to do here in the third quarter?
Yeah, well, for the Bills offense, they need to continue running the ball with Devin Singletary, right? Then you continue to do that, you can now start to dictate the passing game and play action. And for the Panthers, offensively, you must test that secondary of the Bills. It can't be dink and dunk all day long. Have to get those intermediate throws going.
Bills start from the 26, and they do keep it on the ground with Singletary. Jack Thompson wraps him up. Down to Lindsay.
Thanks, Kenny. Head coach of the Panthers, Matt Rule, he showed a little bit of humor coming out at halftime saying about the kicker situation. He's like, look, our guys showed so much resolve. This game could have been a lot different had we had Gonzalez out of the gate. He said he just wants to see him continue to fight. As for the Bills, Sean McDermott saying we're hurting ourselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Lindsay. Second down and 8 for the Bills. We did commit the only turnover in the first half. The interception by Jeremy Chin. Pass incomplete, intended for Cole Beasley. 3rd and 8 coming up. First 6 drives for the Panthers. No points. They scored on their last possession. Bills offense with all 17 of their points in quarter number 2.
It really matches up with what Brian Dable, offensive coordinator for the Bills, he said we have to first match their speed, right? You can't coach it. There's nothing we can do all week. Once we match their speed, we can then start to really run our offense, and that's what happened.
3rd down and 8. Allen can't find anyone. And now he throws. There is a flag. 2 penalty markers.
I think they're going to get the Gross models for roughing the passer. He went low.
There are fouls against both teams on the play. Holding, offense number 79. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 97. Those fouls offset, and we'll replay 3rd down.
There's Gross Matos. Spencer Brown, who was flagged 3 times in the first half.
Yeah, Spencer Brown, these last few weeks, he has been struggling. He's going to need some help. I would help him out by leaving in the running back, Devin Singletary, or Chip with Dallas Knox before he goes out in the route. Anything to help him out against these 2 really, really dominant pass rushers.
3rd down and 8 following the offsetting penalty as Allen runs for the first time today, picks up a 1st down and much more across midfield to the Carolina 46. So Allen scrambles and gains 26 yards.
He had pressure coming from literally everywhere, and as that pressure comes,
Number 71 reports his
he does a great job just finding the hole in the pocket. Brian Burns had a chance to get him down, but everyone forgets how big and burly Josh Allen is, right? He reminds me of a very, very athletic Ben Roethlisberger, right? Ben Roethlisberger never known for running and scrambling like Josh Allen, but that size that he has, that's a big man to bring down.
Biggest play of the day for this Buffalo Bills offense. Now Singletary able to pull his way forward for a gain of 3.
And that's fine. The Bills are okay with this. Run the ball for 3 yards. Run the ball for 4 yards. Make it 3rd and manageable for Josh Allen. They're fine with that. And we see the defense, they'll start to wear down, right? That's what you talk about, chipping away at a defense. That's what it is. We see how they get after it. They get aggressive. They're really good. But if you keep that defense on the field, they won't be as aggressive getting up the field in the run game.
2nd down and 7. Play action. Allen throws, and this one is dropped. Tommy Sweeney, 3rd-year tight end out of Boston College, unable to make the catch.
And they very quickly get Dawson Knox right back in. All right, this is his moment, right? This is everything you want. Play action was there. It was perfect. And he just drops the ball. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's going to hate himself for that one. We would call that, Kenny, bricks for hands.
Sweeney back on the sideline, 3rd down and 7. Allen under pressure, and he's forced to throw it away.
You see how costly that drop is. They went from a nice 1st down, continuing this drive, to 4th down, punting the football. Those are the missed opportunities, man. That'll hurt you. And when Sean McDermott's talking about hurting ourselves, that's it right there.
Erickson deep for Carolina. Early 3rd quarter. 9-point game. Hawk punted from his 45. Fair catch, 15-yard line. Carolina defense continues to excel. Third quarter this season, Bills with the best point differential. Panthers at the other end of the spectrum. But they did score a touchdown early in the 3rd quarter last week. Here's Hubbard. And he gains a yard. So Carolina scored their touchdown late in quarter number 2 following the Jeremy Chin interception. Now hoping to put some more points on the board, trailing the Bills by 9.
And these second and longs for the Panthers offense, they become really predictable because you've only seen Cam Newton run the quarterback run or these little pop passes. And they need to do more. The secondary is too good for Buffalo to just sit there and try this type of offense.
Second down and 9 as Newton fires. Pass intended for Tremble, who lost his footing.
I like the idea. Robbie Anderson's the first target. You pump fake to him, try to get the secondary to bite, and then you get Tommy Tremble running down the sideline. Unfortunately, the execution wasn't there. Brings up this 3rd and long. Look for the secondary of Buffalo to stay in what they call their trap coverage. They'll start to disguise. You start seeing these guys over here, they're going to start coming and backing out.
3rd down and 9. Newton connecting with Anderson.
Nice
Panthers
job.
First down.
Robbie Anderson going low, sliding in. You see a center field sliding in to make the catch, and he does the same thing. Nice job. Nice concentration.
1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. As Newton could not find what he wanted, he throws it into the turf.
Hey, again, these are those little pop pass. Try to fake them. You faked them the first time, missed the execution with Tommy Tremble. They're not going to fall for it again. You try to fake the screen and then have Robbie Anderson running down the seam, and it's not going to work every time. Got to give him something different. Give him another look.
Newton on 2nd down, spun around, and down he goes. Back at the 21-yard line. Looking past him, the rookie 2nd-round pick out of Wake Forest.
Yeah, and this is the complimentary football. You see that they had nothing really going down the middle of the field, and Cam Newton felt that pressure just come too fast. As soon as he was trying to go to 2nd and 3rd read, they get right on him, right under pressure, and you see now 2 sacks, 5 hits. He's been under pressure a lot this game, and these 3rd and longs are going to start to really add up. You can't keep converting these at a high clip.
3rd down and 16. Newton out to the 34. Tackled 3 yards shy of the marker, gain of 13, and the Panthers will punt it away.
Running for his life there too. Mario Addison getting in there. Cam Newton at least turns it into a manageable 4th down where you can not be backed up for a punt and at least try to win in the field position game.
Stevenson back deep. Ball will be spotted at the 26.
Cam Newton taking a beating right now, getting hit every which way, running the football, and you see the wincing. That tells you it's been that type of day for Cam Newton.
28 degrees here at Orchard Park, New York. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma, Lindsey Zoniak. Bills leading the Panthers 17-8. Josh Allen and the Buffalo offense back to work from their 26-yard line. Stephon Diggs will go over the 1,000-yard mark for the season with that reception. Gain of 9.
I think he was letting Stephon Gilmore know about it too. Caught that pass. Look, no love lost. They've had many battles in their time when Stephon Gilmore was over with the Patriots, and it's been a great matchup to see. good on good, competitive as can be.
Second down and 1. Here's Singletary, and he picks up a Buffalo first down. There's Stevie Johnson. He's here today.
Reporting eligible. 71 is eligible.
Diggs joining Johnson on this exclusive list. 2 straight seasons for the Bills with 1,000 receiving yards.
Stevie Johnson, he was as good as they come too. Those times, remember watching him, very athletic, great body control, explosive.
Play action on first down, pass over the middle, incomplete. Davis, the intended receiver.
Yeah, Stevie Johnson had some really good years for him. Stephon Diggs picking up right where he left off, and there's Gabriel Davis. He's been having a really good year. Played very well against the Bucs. Missed that missed read right there, miscommunication with him and Josh Allen on that play, but so far so good. Still want to see more Devin Singletary in the run game. Speaking.
Second and 10 on the toss. This is Matt Breida. His first carry today. There is a flag.
Yeah, that's back in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense. Number 60. 10-yard penalty. Replay second down.
The center, Mitch Morse.
Correction. Carolina chooses to decline a penalty to bring up third down from the end of the run.
Panthers declined the penalty.
That's because Phil Snow likes these third and long. His third down package has been pretty good today. He likes what he has. He's able to cover these wide outs. Stephon Gilmore usually has that big matchup with Diggs. They won't be locked on this time around. Gilmore's at the bottom of the screen. Diggs is at the top.
Third down and 9. Allen being chased. And he's knocked out of bounds by Gross-Matos.
Crowd wanting the flag. And it looked like Gross-Matos got him when he was still in bounds.
Now a late flag has been thrown. He was
He's
in bounds.
definitely still in bounds.
There was some extracurricular activity along the sideline.
Looked like a couple of linemen going over there sticking up for their quarterback. Well, you're allowed a couple shoves over there. Old linemen go over there, push a couple guys out of the way, go get their quarterback.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 93. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Talk about a backbreaker.
Watch 93, Roy right behind his head coach.
Is that can't be it.
There's the flag. Thrown by the field judge, Scott Edwards.
Wow. I've seen a lot worse not get called.
There's a medical timeout for medical purposes.
Remain Carter headed to the sidelines.
Yeah, so they do this now, Kenny, where from the top, from New York, they can buzz in. If somebody looks like they're a little wobbly or possibly concussed, I don't want to say he is, they'll stop play and they'll make sure that they take that player to the sideline, as you see Jermaine Carter going into the tent.
Right, spotter upstairs in the press box.
Yep.
First and 10 from the Panthers 47 as Allen throws this one out of bounds as we head to Los Angeles for a game break. Correct? How about those Lions?
How about those Lions indeed? There's always one a week where you just look at the score, you scratch your head, and you're saying, how? How is that possible?
Detroit with a record of 1-11-1, leading the 10-3 Arizona Cardinals, 24-6. Catch is made by Davis, and he picks up a Bills first down.
Yeah, working on Rashaan Melvin. This is what you call, press bail. Rashaan Melvin's bailing out of there, and unfortunately, he can't react quick enough when Gabriel Davis goes in, breaks that route in for a nice completion.
29-yard catch and run. Remember, the Panthers thought they had the Bills stopped, but the personal foul called after the play.
A little ticky-tack foul.
Extending this drive for Buffalo. Off the fake to Singletary. Allen throws it into the turf.
That's smart play by Allen. I've seen many quarterbacks try to force the issue. Instead, he sees one guy covered, two guys covered. Hassan Reddick bearing down on me. Throw it away. Don't even waste my time. Live for another down.
Look at Allen's numbers under pressure today. He's been sacked twice.
10 hits, and he had that one big scramble, but it's been a tough outing for him and Cam Newton. Well, those defenses have shown up today.
2nd and 10, and Singletary met initially by Frankie Louvu.
Yeah, right on cue. Both D lines, front sevens, living in the backfield. Only difference is the Bills have a guaranteed 3. If they don't convert here, they don't have to try and do anything cute. Panthers can't say the same for them. They'd have to be more aggressive on these third downs, especially in the red zone.
Play clock at 5. 3rd down and 12 for Buffalo. Allen with time. He fires to the end zone. Davis, touchdown.
Gabriel Davis. Nice connection. Josh Allen, 1 down, 2 down, touchdown.
His 5th of the season. Davis with a TD in 3 consecutive games.
Man, he's really coming on for this Bills offense. Him and Josh Allen, they're starting to get a really, really good connection. And you can see anytime Josh Allen starts to now extend these downs, extend the play, he's going to go and look for Gabriel Davis for the touchdowns.
Extra point is good. Bills by 16. Allen to Davis. 24-8 Buffalo. Ten plays, 74 yards. Buffalo Bills extend their lead.
Gabriel Davis making play after play after play these last few weeks. Doing a phenomenal job for the offense. And Josh Allen, when he finally had some time, was able to look him up, find the right guy on that scramble for the touchdown. We talked about third quarter. This is the Achilles heel for the Panthers. Sure enough, history repeating itself again, where the Panthers, they had that 3 and out, or excuse me, they had the punt, penalty, extends the drive, touchdown.
Abdullah on the return out to the 25.
And what Josh Allen sees is Phil Snow wants to run this trap type of coverage. As soon as he sees it, you can let the play run. He starts to check. He wants to bring Gabriel Davis in so that he can find himself with a one-on-one coverage with Cole Beasley and or Gabriel Davis. As soon as he sees it, snaps the football, and you're going to see he's first looking now for Freezer right there. So we're looking for Cole Beasley, what he does is actually affect that safety. As he affects him, gets a nice one-on-one touchdown.
Now the Panthers from their 25. And Hubbard is bottled up. Loss of a yard, second down and 11. What's impressed you today about this Bills defense?
You know, they have given up 100 yards. One of the runs was 30 yards on a reverse to Robbie Anderson. Aside from that, they've been much more stout against the run. Communication has been there. Secondary has helped out, not allowed those explosive plays.
Pass intended for the tight end, Ian Thomas, and a flag is thrown.
So Levi Wallace is going against a tight end, Ian Thomas. I mean, he was aggressive with him. I could see it going both ways, right? I could see them picking this up.
Pass interference, defense number 39. All he plays the spot of foul, first down.
Yeah, the fans are booing, but I can see it being a pass interference as well. At some point, I know you want to be aggressive with the tight end, you're a corner, but at some point, you should just let your quickness take advantage. Instead of trying to be so aggressive with him, let him go. As soon as he cuts, undercut him. You got better feet, better hips. You can break on the ball better than him, so use that to your advantage as opposed to being so aggressive.
Only 150 yards of offense for Carolina. Play clock winding down from the 30-yard line. On first down. Newton to the outside. It's Anderson who makes the catch. Defended by Micah Hyde. Robbie Anderson signals first down. Gain of 13.
No, I like this. Robbie Anderson is in the slot. I love that he goes first inside. Has all the defenders sucking up inside, and then he bends it right back out. They call that a 7 route for a nice completion.
From the 43-yard line, it's Newton after the fake to Hubbard. Gains just 1. Tune in tomorrow for a special Monday doubleheader on NFL Network, ABC, and ESPN. Tuesday, you'll see Washington and the Eagles, or the Seahawks and the Rams, 7 Eastern on Fox. No football Wednesday night, Jonathan. What are you going to do?
I'm going to be getting ready for football Thursday.
Busy week of football. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Second down and 9. Newton's pass caught. DJ Moore. Nice adjustment. Stayed in bounds. And is close to a first down. Panthers do pick up the first. 3.5 to play, third quarter. Carolina on the move, trailing by 16. From the 47, it's Newton. And Cam will gain 7 this time, down to the Buffalo 40.
This is 4-down territory. So now that you've crossed the 50, you're down 2 scores. You don't have a field goal kicker. No reason to think about anything other than going for it on 4th.
Second down and 3. Anderson, the intended receiver. Wallace defending. In case you joined us late, Panthers lost Zane Gonzalez, so they helped try out. You saw Bonifant, there's Zylstra.
And again, these are not bloopers. We are not trying to make fun of the Panthers. They literally were in an emergency situation, trying to figure out, if necessary, who would be able to kick an extra point or a field goal for them. Looks like they're going to rest with Brandon Zylstra if it comes down to it.
We saw Zylstra kick off. They tried a number of players, field goals, extra points, onside kicks, kickoffs. Hubbard just inside the 40. So now the Panthers facing a 4th down and 2. They went for it a couple of times in the first half. Once from midfield. The other time would have been a 43-yard field goal attempt, but without a kicker. They went for it on 4th down, and they will do so again here.
Yeah, I don't like when they go for it on 4th down and take the ball out of Cam Newton's hands. Keep the ball in his hands, whether it's a quarterback power or something on the edge, similar to what they do down on the 2- and 3-yard line.
0 for 2 so far today. Timeout taken by the Bills.
Buffalo takes its first timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Here are the 4th downs, Kenny. This one, they were driving. This would have easily been a field goal. As we just mentioned, no field goal kicker, but you notice 2 passes, both of them incomplete, and they looked like they were designed passes. It wasn't the Cam Newton has the option with the run pass. It was, okay, you're going to throw the football. And I don't like that because Cam Newton was the reason you got down there, whether it was a quarterback power or a zone read, whatever it was. So let's do the same thing here. Keep the ball in his hands. If they don't get it, they don't get it. It's fine. But don't outsmart yourselves offensively.
Anderson in motion. 4th down and 2. As Newton throws, and they convert. Zylstra makes the catch on 4th down for a Carolina first. Gain of 9.
I love it. Cam Newton able to sit there, read it under pressure, still delivers a strike on the money to Zylstra. That's the play calling that you need on 4th down. Really like that play call this time.
So a new set of downs for the Carolina Panthers as Chuba Hubbard gains 7 down to the 23.
It looks like they're starting to wear down this Buffalo defense. The Buffalo defense was really flying around. First half, they were flying around. To start this second half, they were. And all of a sudden, you convert a few 3rd downs. You start moving the football. They're not coming off the ball as quickly or as aggressively.
10th play of the drive. 2nd down and 3, and that pass was deflected.
Yeah, it's Greg Rousseau. Kenny, I can't remember. What school did Greg Rousseau go to?
He's one of the few University of Miami products who actually braved the elements and went down to the field today.
Listen, you are not paying me for my toughness. I was not going down there. I was going to say nice and warm pregame.
I saw one of your former teammates down there, Dan Morgan. There's Newton on 3rd down, and he picks up another first.
Yeah, he has no choice either.
That was a layup. You set yourself right up for that one.
I did. I got to be better. You're right.
You had an excuse. You appeared on the pregame show.
No, I just didn't want to go down. No excuse. I wanted to be warm.
But yes, Greg Rousseau from your alma mater, former Miami Hurricane. From the 15 on 1st down, Newton's pass intended for Robbie Anderson.
Now, up until that throw, that one just got away from Cam, but he's put together a nice drive, right? We always said in the pocket was where he was struggling. This drive, he's done a really good job inside the pocket, and you see the pass yards on this drive almost as much as the first 7 drives, and that is what they need from him. As long as he can continue to be accurate, be decisive in those throws, you can see the offense can go up and down the field with any defense.
Good completion on 4th down to Zylstra. Newton looking. He was hit as he got rid of it, and it's Zylstra who makes the catch.
Oh.
Let's see. Now they rule it incomplete.
Yeah, there was one official about to rule it a catch, overruled by the other 2.
Let's see. Hits the ground.
Definitely hits the ground.
No doubt about it.
Nice effort. So look, if you're going to go for it, it's 3rd and long. If you know you're going to go for it on 4th down, don't do one of these pass plays where it's either touchdown or incomplete, setting up a 4th and long. Something intermediate, or do your zone read. You've been picking up 4 or 5 yards a pop on the zone read.
Play clock at 2. And the Panthers call timeout.
Carolina takes its first timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
It'll be 3rd down and 10 for That Rules Carolina Panthers. Celebrate Christmas with a boom. Fox Sports proudly presents a documentary tribute to one of football's most beloved figures, the coach, the broadcaster, the video game. All Madden premieres Christmas Day, 2 Eastern, 11 Pacific on Fox. During the pregame today, conversation between Jimmy Johnson and Troy Aikman about the great John Madden, who worked so many Cowboys games during their dynasty back in the 90s. Can't wait to watch Saturday afternoon.
John Madden called Troy QB of the 90s. I mean, there's no higher honor, right? When you think about someone talking about football, he's the guy.
3 Super Bowl titles for Troy in the 90s. 3rd down and 10. As Newton is marked down at the 9-yard line as time winds down to this 3rd quarter.
Kevin Newton doing basketball moves out there.
Now he will head down to the other end of the field.
This is the end.
Panthers looking to pull to within 1 score. 4th down and 4 when we return. 4th quarter in Orchard Park, New York. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma, Lindsey Zarniak. 16-point lead for the Bills. 4th down and 4 for Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Must get to the 5-yard line for a 1st down. And they will not.
What a stop. Bills defense bringing the pressure. They brought Terron Armstead from the outside. Matt Milano is also coming. And Jared Hughes gets that paw up and gets the tip. Oh, Tremaine Edmonds would have gotten it as well. Nice effort. Jerry Hughes in his 12th year still being productive for that Bills defense, and just another missed opportunity. You know, these going for it on 4th down, we always treat that as a turnover. If you don't convert, you really turn the ball over. You miss the points, you miss your opportunity. So no, it doesn't show up as a turnover, but it feels the same for the Bills defense.
Here's Singletary. Devin Singletary picks up the 1st down. So Carolina, without their field goal kicker, again forced to go for it on 4th down. Come away with nothing, and now some late flags.
And Spencer Brown, he's going to get called for taunting.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 79 for a taunt. Penalty's half the distance to the goal line. It'll be 2nd down. And that's number 79's first foul towards a disqualification.
Yeah, and they need to take him out. He's been having a rough day. He goes in.
Correction, the player made the 1st down, so it'll be 1st down from that spot.
He goes in, he wants to clean up, but you can't do that. You can't do that, especially after you haven't had a good game. I don't know why he felt like he had the need to taunt.
That's the 5th time he's been flagged today.
Yeah, he should just take a break on the sideline.
So Tommy Doyle comes in to replace Brown. From the 12-yard line on 1st down, it's Singletary up the middle. Jeremy Chin along with Jermaine Carter.
Carter with the tackle. 2nd down.
2nd down and 7. Remember, Carter was taken off the field earlier, so good news for the Panthers. He's back out there.
Yes, it is. And you see the Bills right now taking their sweet time. They're going to run down this play clock. And I know it's early to start doing that, but you have to really think about how this impacts the rest of the game, knowing that the Panthers don't have a place kicker.
2nd down and 7. Singletary again. So Buffalo coming off the back-to-back losses. They started the season 5-2, lost 4 of their last 6. Back on track today, leading by 16. A victory, and they would go to 8-6. New England lost to the Colts yesterday, so the Patriots at 9-5, and they are headed for a big matchup once again next weekend in Foxborough.
Yep. Now the best thing Sean McDermott said, we take it 1 week at a time. We see the big picture, but we have to handle our business today for any of it to matter.
3rd down and 6. Allen can't find anyone, and he'll be wrestled down by Gross-Matos.
You referenced that Stephon on Stephon matchup all day long, and this time Gilmore got the better of him. And you see the patience that Gilmore has just to sit there, undercut all the routes, and then Justin Harris, Miles Hartfield doubling Cole Beasley. Very smart, wise decision to double him, as he's usually that first option on 3rd down for Josh Allen. Nice coverage sack, nice team defense by the Panthers.
Hawk deep in his end zone. Fair catch called for at the Buffalo 43 by Erickson. Great field position for Carolina following the sack by Gross-Matos. Cam Newton, Panthers offense back on the field. Only 81 yards in the air, but 72 on the ground.
Yeah, he has been effective on the ground, but well, we got to give credit to the Bills defense. They've been suffocating.
Pass caught, DJ Moore. 1st down, still going, out of bounds at the Buffalo 27.
And speaking of that Buffalo Bills defense, they were hearing all the talk and the noise from the media that they can't play, they're not doing well, and then you just see the pressure that they put on Cam Newton all day long. They've been getting after it. They've been bringing the 5th man. The D-line's been getting after it, secondary, and there's Leslie Frazier. He's been calling good defenses for a long time, Kenny. You got a lot of respect for him.
And now Newton throws. He was looking for Giovanni Ricci. Pass incomplete. We spoke to Jordan Poyer the other day. He said, we're the #1 defense, but nobody's talking about us.
Yeah, and speaking of Jordan Poyer, he almost gets this interception. You had 2 guys, Taron Johnson and Jordan Poyer, missed that. And you're right. He said they have a chip on their shoulder because no one talks about them, but not in a greedy sense or a selfish sense. It's just that they know how good they've been. They had a poor couple weeks against the run. Other than that, it's been good football by this Bills defense.
Ranked 1st in the league coming into this game. 2nd down and 10. Pass caught by Moore. And he will be given forward progress to the 23-yard line. It was the Chiefs and the Bills in the AFC Championship game a season ago. Kansas City currently in that top spot in the AFC. Bills looking for win number 8.
We talk about the defense because you look at the opponents they're going to have to face, the Titans, the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Colts, Jonathan Taylor, these guys running all over them. That's their competition in the playoffs. It's not worrying about some of these 1-6, 1-9 teams, whoever they're going to play. They got to get ready for the big dogs.
3rd down and 6. Newton's pass is caught into the end zone for a touchdown. Amir Abdullah.
The key to the passing game, when you lose a superstar in Christian McCaffrey, you need someone to make up that difference, and Amir Abdullah one-on-one against Matt Milano. Matt Milano had no chance. He was already outside. All Amir had to do was fake one time, go back inside, off to the races for a touchdown. And this is Cam Newton time right here.
Newton is stopped short.
Well, that's big.
Trying to make it a one-possession game.
Right now it's still a two-score game.
Abdullah, first touchdown of the season. The Bills' lead is 10. After Newton was stopped. 4 plays, 43 yards with a short field. Amir Abdullah, 23-yard touchdown reception. Zylstra's done a pretty good job on his kickoff so far today.
Yeah, squibs it down there.
From the 15, this is McKenzie. Out to the 43, 28-yard return.
And Zylstra almost made the tackle.
He's done it all today. Coming up next, America's Game of the Week, Aaron Rodgers and the Packers in Baltimore. Ravens will be without Lamar Jackson. America's Game of the Week coming up on Fox. And the Fox Sports app should be a good one.
Yeah, we'll be tuned in, Kenny.
Here at Orchard Park, 10-point game. Bills lead 24-14. Allen on first down, looking for McKenzie. Packers currently the #1 seed in the NFC, 4-3 record on the road this season. Ravens perfect at home, but without their quarterback.
Yeah, that's huge. They're big in running the football. Lamar Jackson, a big part of that, as well as the passing game. And we don't talk enough about that Packers defense. They've been playing really, really good defense. Aaron Rodgers gets all the headlines, but that Packers defense has really stepped up.
Green Bay with 10 wins. Arizona, a 10-win team, trailing Detroit 27-6. Late in the fourth quarter. Tyler Huntley expected to start a quarterback for the Ravens.
And he's pretty mobile also. I've seen him play. He can move. He can pass the ball. He can run. Obviously not as fast or explosive as Lamar Jackson, but he can go.
Third down and 8. Allen stays on his feet. Now he throws, but Diggs was out of bounds. Sean Chandler defending.
And what Chandler did is perfectly legal. You can just push him right out of bounds as he's up in the air. He was hoping. Yeah, a little late. Josh Allen was looking to the other side, looking for Cole Beasley. They had him doubled and went back late to Stephon Diggs.
Harrison on the return for Carolina. Out across the 30-yard line. Allen thought he had Diggs. Carolina football. One of the great fan bases in the National Football League. As we welcome you back to Orchard Park, 10-point game. Panthers start from their 31. Newton's pass caught. Robbie Anderson. Wrapped up by Jordan Poyer. Remember, without their place kickers in, Gonzalez injured during pregame warmups twice. The Panthers went for it on fourth down in field goal range. So this could be a closer game.
This would definitely be a one-score game. You could say whether up by 3, up by 4 points, whatever it is. But just the first series, right? It changed the complexity of the game. Couldn't get the 3 points. Instead, Buffalo turns down, and then they get 7 points.
Second down and 5. Newton's pass tipped. And then a diving attempt by Levi Wallace.
Another hit on Cam Newton. Jordan Poyer coming off the edge. He's going low, and then you see Harrison Phillips gets that left paw up for the nice tip. Almost converts to an interception. Great effort there. Levi Wallace, and this 3rd and medium, 3rd and 5. Go in an empty package, look for DJ Moore to be his first option, and then got Robbie Anderson in the middle.
Panthers must get to the 41. It's DJ Moore makes the catch for a Carolina first down.
Yeah, it's always going to be his go-to guy. I like that Matt Rule, Jeff Nixon, offensive coordinator. I love that they went empty because it forces Buffalo to now show their coverage, no disguising. Makes for an easy read for Cam Newton.
The handoff to Abdullah, who scored a touchdown earlier this quarter.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, is Chuba Hubbard okay? Those were a lot of Chuba Hubbard's plays, run plays. And then you would see Abdullah in the passing game. Haven't seen much of Chuba in the game. He's right there. We see him on the sideline. No trainers attending to him, but
he's carried the ball 8 times.
Yeah, hasn't been much of a factor.
Panthers, Jonathan, up to 150 yards on the ground.
Yeah, they had 3 explosive runs. I know 2 runs accounted for 50 of those yards. But this is that grinding, slow grind game that they wanted.
Second down and 3. And Newton will pick up a first to the Buffalo 46.
You know, when you throw away those records, Matt Rule said, like, it's like looking in the mirror. The Buffalo Bills and them, the way that they play defense, offensively, and then they said the difference has been the turnovers. Turnover margin's been great for Buffalo, been terrible for the Panthers, and that's how the record reflects it.
On first down, Newton was under pressure, and then he throws it away in the vicinity of DJ Moore, and Wallace came up limping.
It looks like he's going to be able to jog it off. He got stepped on. DJ Moore stepped on his toes. Fortunately, nothing worse.
Second down and 10. Newton hit, taken down. F.A. Obata, the former Carolina Panther.
Oh, F.A. Obata was shot out of a cannon. Blows right by John Miller. John Miller had no chance, and in turn, Cam Newton had no chance. Thank God Cam Newton held on to the football. That was a big blow by F.A. Obata for the sack. Brings up this 3rd and extra long.
We're down at 18. Pass is caught by Abdullah, but Edmonds comes up to make the tackle.
They're in plus territory. See no sign of the punter coming onto the field. Cam Newton stays on. Matt Rule wants to go for it.
6.5 remaining, down by 10.
And you see it's been incomplete, converted, incomplete. Down 2
You have
scores.
to go for it here.
Yeah.
Down 2 scores. Clock approaching 6 minutes. As Newton will be taken down, it's Obata again.
F.A. Obata just having a whale of a time down at the bottom. Now going up against Cam Irving, able to turn the corner. He just gets there so quickly. Cam Newton had no chance. I mean, I gotta frankly just give credit to Cam Newton for still holding on to a football. You see he's bleeding from his elbow. His hand's been beat up. Oh, it has been a rough game, boy. A physical game. And
Rafael Bada, Newton's former teammate with the Panthers. He was born in Nigeria, grew up in London, was part of the NFL's International Pathway Program. What a day he's had against his former mates.
Yeah, Kenny, look at Cam's elbow, man. He's been taking a beating all game long. Could never question his toughness, man. Doesn't point the finger, doesn't blame anybody. Just trying to figure out how to win, but that Bills defense has gotten after him today.
Chatting with quarterbacks coach Sean Ryan. Five and a half remaining. 10-point Bills lead. Second down and 6. This is Singletary.
Singletary for Buffalo. Jones making the tackle for the Panthers.
It's crazy how much we talk about the Bills defense, but I would love to give credit to the Panthers defense as well. They played really well. We see Sean McDermott. He's been trying to figure out what to call against this Panthers defense. Remember, they had the huge interception. Jeremy Chin got that. Yeah, they've been playing hard. Just can't find a way to get that victory. It's been tough.
Allen, bottom of your screen. This is McKenzie.
A little lightning bug.
McKenzie picks up the Bills' first down.
I like the setup by Brian Dable. Yeah, McKenzie right there, and then watch as Allen, he just trickles his way down to the bottom, get out of harm's way. I got a foot injury, don't touch me. And then McKenzie's right there back at the running back position. Like I said, a little jitterbug. Those feet were going, man. It looked like Kyler Murray, you know, just like just keeps going. Gets the first down.
Allen takes the snap this time from the 33. Handing off to Singletary. And Singletary picks up 6.
Carolina takes
timeout taken by Carolina.
This will be a 30-second timeout.
They stop the clock with 4:34 remaining. And the Buffalo Bills leading by 10 here at Orchard Park. And as we've been talking about throughout the afternoon, the complexion of this game really changed during warm-ups.
Yes.
With